Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, this is Kush Konvos TV, and we highlight the African diaspora. And one of the highlights that I came across was the Pop the Balloon or Find Your Love by Arlette Amuli. One hell of a content creator. Big shout out to you. And your show, I've caught it, I've watched it. I love everything about it. And uh, I watched a more recent episode. At this time, it is June 13th. So I believe that the episode was published on June 11th or June 12th. But nonetheless, it was published this week, and I want to get a reaction. Usually, the co-host Max would be also on this, but he's busy. Don't worry, guys. He'll be on more reaction videos. But this one. So also with this one, we're not going to react to the entire video. It's about an hour and 17 minutes. That's a really long time, and I got things to do. I got places to be. But we're going to react to the last guy. So the premise of the show is either a guy or a girl has a panel of either girls or guys, and they select the guys select the girls, but the girls they decide if they want to pop the balloon based on the guy's appearance or what he says or how he reacts or whatever it is that's turning them off, and then vice versa. Sometimes a girl will be on there and she'll have a panel, a row of guys, and then so yeah. But this last guy on the more recent episode, he stood out to me, and there's a message. So let's watch this, have my reaction for the second time, and let's talk more about this. Come on, you wanna? Let's do it.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
It'd be crazy on how like people pop a balloon before somebody says anything, but I get it. If you know what you like, and so it's always like pop, and the person didn't even talk; they just walked. Whew, man, we always have an uphill battle.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Ma'am, I'm 29.
29, okay,
Yes.
and what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look like
Yo, big shout out to the trades. Big shout out to the trades. I went to school for electrical myself. Big shout out to the trades. And how I got that advice was a supervisor. I was working at a warehouse sorting mail, and he gave me the advice that I should pick a trade because automation is coming. This was advice that he gave me back in 2018. I don't know if he's watching, but if he is, thank you. Shout out to the trades, man. Plumbing, HVAC, electrical, carpentry, man, even mechanics, diesel mechanics, regular mechanics, any trade. Shout out to the trades.
yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
For those that don't know, promiscuous means sleep around. Bow, 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 bow. Check that booty meat. Wait, he's not looking for that. He ain't looking for that.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker: being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon property. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show,
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead. All right. We got a pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person, not someone that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came over
authentic
here
self.
to,
That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
sure.
And I was, she's
You know what I really love about that is that, you know, he could have easily it's often that I come across guys that feel like they need to mince their words, or they just feel like they just want to be liked, whether it's by women or just like their boys, right? And they say things not because they really like or feel whatever they're saying, but because they want to appease other people. He's somebody that strikes me that he's like, I don't care. You know, if you don't like the way that I am, then you don't like it. This is really important because there's impressionable youth out there that, you know, feel that because, you know, sometimes we feel that the world that we're in, we have to mince our words, especially in our dislikes. You know, we have to, hey, I don't like now, like there's words, like there's whatever shaming, there's, you know, color shaming, right? Body shaming, right? And this is an individual that's like, I don't care. Why are you shaming? I like this. I like, hey, this is awesome.
someone that's your type.
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No
You know,
disrespecting.
but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get
He'd probably crush her anyways. Homeboy's got, man, he's in the gym. He's a plumber too, so it could be both. Could be a combination of, you know, his job and he's just in the gym. He'd crush her. Look, just one arm alone, he could just lift her up like Popeye. For those that are like, what's Popeye? Don't worry about it.
a pop balloon over here, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I pop my balloon because I feel
She's fine. she's fine. She's fine.
like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely, yes.
Respectful.
Your name and age and why.
There's so many things to comment right here. One, it was a respectful exchange on, she exchanged to him like, yeah, I would like for you to not come off as strong. She didn't use the word strong, but you know, she used the word humble. She wanted him to be more humble. And he was like, I'm not changing. Just because I say the truth, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should think of me any type of way. This is just how I am. This is really awesome. There's a lot of youth out there that feel that they need to watch their words to appease other people. This is really awesome. And especially if you're not necessarily, you know, trying to demean anybody, why not? You know, like this is a show. This is a pretty shallow show. Let's just be honest, right? Because you're just looking at surface level things, looks, and then the first or two sentences of what somebody says in a response or in a question. And so it's pretty shallow. It doesn't get really deep into the other person. So you're going to get shallow type content. But I really love on how Arlette capitalizes on this. Arlette, you are one hell of a content creator. I love content creators, especially when they're doing their job. Keep it up.
You ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You
parts,
just wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is. No,
That's
I was
all
looking at the hair
pointing
on your
out. Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much,
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So
that's
that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
You know, with these type of shows, it's not only a Pop the Balloon show, but there's like a box where you press a button, you slam a button whenever, whenever the box lights up. I think there's smash and pass videos. With this type of content, because these are shallow type it's a competition. Let's just be honest. It's a competition because you're competing. With these type of shows that are dating competition shows, one thing is always for certain. If two things are for sure, or one thing is for sure and two things are for certain, is when one person says something that the other person doesn't like, and it could be an insult, it could be a slight jab, it could be a hard jab, it could be an uppercut. Best believe the gloves are off after that. And then the other person's like, oh, I'll bet, And so, she didn't like that. He said, I don't like women that have hair on their arms. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever dealt with any woman that has hair on their arms, but it's just really, really interesting to hear that's, every guy is different. Don't let any woman tell you that, all guys are no, every guy is different. And I've never looked at a woman's arms. I've never seen hairy arms, so I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, I've never looked at hairy arms. I've never looked at arms.
We do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay, okay, all right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline.
You see, the gloves are off. I'm in heels, and you're not tall enough. Or you're not qualified. I'm gonna have to use that. You're not qualified. You're not qualified. Just like job applications, right? You get that email. We're gonna move forward with our other candidates because you are not qualified. She looked like Cardi B. I don't know about you guys, but she looked like Cardi B to me. Which is, it's not a bad thing. But she looked like Cardi B. Let me know in the comments. Do you also think that she looked like Cardi B?
And I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
She ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey.
Now, I've already watched this, but one of the things I do realize is more so for women than guys is when they have a role of women, it's often that some women will just copy other women. So if like they see that 3 women have popped their balloon, the 4th one might feel enticed to pop her balloon as well. With guys, it doesn't happen so much. To be honest, I don't know if I can't remember a time where it has happened. But women, I do see that they'll it's like a domino effect. If 2-3 women pop a balloon, the 4th one, there'll be a 4th balloon. But it's good because then if there is 5 women and the 4th one popped their balloon, but the 5th one didn't, then she's like, hey, I don't care what those other women got going on.
Excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway I want to. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart. Okay. You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay, so he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Okay, let's go over here. I saw you hesitate.
Every brother knows that look that women have when they're exhausted. She looks exhausted. She looks tired. And every guy knows that look. And you like this eye goes lower than this eye. Sometimes there's like a twitch. Trust me, I've seen that look before, man. I was 21 once.
That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started.
Y'all hear that? Fellas, you hear that? She actually liked how he got down because she's like, there's too many guys that she has came across and that are too friendly to other women. She's the type of woman that's like, I don't want you being friendly to other women when we are in a relationship. So, fellas, man, pay attention to that.
That what was going on. I'm very like I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy, just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of
Woo! Let me tell you something, man. When people start off a sentence with, I'm going to get at you too, and they're not smiling. And you know what's interesting is that the gloves weren't off with her. It was her friend, but not her friend. I don't know if they know each other, but the other girl, but she feels like she needs to get her back. Fellas, just know that women have each other's back most of the time, and just like on how we have each other's back. So, let's check it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's watch.
look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax.
Ninja Turtle is crazy. Hey. You know what's interesting? When I came to the U.S., Ninja Turtles, the cartoon was going on Saturday morning cartoons, and I thought the show was boring. I didn't think that in 2024 that Ninja Turtles would still be a reference. That is insane to me. Ninja Turtles.
You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. And you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
I love the qualified. Yo, if he's watching, homeboy, man, if you watching, bro, I want to know where you got you're not qualified from. That is awesome. I've never heard that before, but I'm going to have to start using that, man.
Tim, you definitely not. If anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera.
that. You can't do
Money
that,
in
though,
the
baby.
bag.
Yeah,
Let's
there's no
go.
way. You can't do that, though, Queen.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with the rest of that,
Okay. Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous, a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself, because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty, that's all, and some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love or are you here to just insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family.
Okay.
That's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's
Yeah.
step on over here. Let's step that way real quick for me.
You
Step
go
that way.
give me some. Hey, I see
All
you,
right.
player.
So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a
yeah,
match. All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in on this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you are
What's so funny is she said God save souls, and he said it's gonna be a hell yes. They say opposites attract. We're gonna end the video right here. The fellas, especially the fellas, I want you guys to understand that, being yourself, in the age that we're in, you see a lot of banter, a lot of girls versus guys, guys versus girls. Look at Homeboy. He had every single balloon popped. He even caught a not a stray. He even got a whole bunch of bullets from Blue Dress, and he was still how they say stand on business. I'm gonna stand on business. The thing that you should take away, and look, and she's, in my opinion, she was the best looking girl out of the entire lineup. He left with her. If you want to watch the entire episode, head on over to Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Arlette, you were kicking ass. You are one hell of a content creator, and yeah, these two, they make a great couple, and I hope they last, and hope they build on everything, especially Homeboy. Homeboy is great, because when I look at Homeboy, he reminds me of one of my boys. That's like, he's pretty opinionated, and he just stands on whatever he stands on, whatever opinion that is, and he's in a great relationship right now. So fellas, for those that like when a girl says something like that she doesn't like, you like watching UFC, don't be like, well, I mean, it's not all violent. Stand on that and be like, I love it. I even love it when somebody goes to stand on that. Best believe majority women might not like that, but guess what? There might be one, and she might be the best looking woman, and she's compatible for you. I'm Ochanda, man. We reacted, and next reaction we'll see ya. Hopefully with Max. Peace.